Hi, nieces and nephews. Welcome back to Auntie No's Kitchen. And to my new subscribers, I welcome you. And I appreciate everyone's love and support to my channel. Today, we're going to be making some vanilla, old-fashioned, like grandmama used to make, vanilla ice cream. Okay, just homemade vanilla ice cream. Nothing fancy, just homemade vanilla ice cream. Easy to make, and I'm going to show you everything that you need so you can make it at home. Okay, but Auntie's got to make her get up and go coffee. Okay, so give me a moment. We're going to do a flip and a swip, and I'll show you everything you need to make this delicious ice cream. Okay, be right back. Today my coffee is ironically vanilla waffle cone. That's what I'm drinking today. This with some sugar-free vanilla syrup in here. Sprinkle me a little vanilla powder on here, and I'm good to go. So we're gonna get started. And I'm gonna show you everything you need. Let me get my straw. Yum, yum, yum. We are good to go now. The party is starting. You're going to need 2 cups of heavy whipping cream. 2 cups of heavy whipping cream. And we're going to pour that in our boiler. I still call them boilers. I'm not that high tech calling fancy names. 1 can of evaporated milk, not condensed, evaporated. My grandmama never used the milk in the carton. She always just used evaporated milk. One whole tablespoon of vanilla extract. Not imitation vanilla. You need pure vanilla extract. And we are going to set this aside. You're going to need 4 egg yolks. Not full eggs, just the yolk. 4 egg yolks. 2/3 cups of sugar. Now you're going to need an ice cream maker that churns. You can't make this with that shaking. No, you're going to need an ice cream maker that churns. And your bowl to your ice cream maker has to be in the freezer at least 24 to 48 hours. Mine has been in there about a week because I had been planning to make ice cream but just hadn't got around to it. So mine is nice and solid. Okay, so I'm going to put this out the way because we have to do other things before we can do this. You're going to need a mesh strainer, and I will tell you why you need a mesh strainer. A very fine strainer like this, and I'm going to tell you why you need that. So what we are going to do first is start on our custard. Some people don't cook their eggs. I don't consume raw eggs, so I will not serve raw eggs. And I know some people may say, oh, I've never gotten sick from eating them. No, I don't do that. You won't get raw eggs from Auntie. So we're going to bring our milk and heavy cream over here. And we're going to give that a good whiskey with the flavor vanilla extract in it. And put that over there away. Put our churner over here. And see, now And we're going to turn this and just get it a little simmer. Just simmer. And while that simmers, we're going to take our sugar and our eggs. And this has to be whisked together. Matter of fact, I'll turn this off right quick. This has to be whisked together until it becomes a very pale and very creamy. So I'm going to whisk this up. See, it's all crumbly now. That's not together. That's not what you want. So this has to be whisked together until it becomes a nice, creamy, pale. Nice, creamy, and pale. So I will show you what it needs to look like. I'll be right back. You see how it's coming together? This is still not where it needs to be. So I will continue to whisk till it comes to I'll show you the creaminess that we're looking for. And this isn't the color yet. See, I have that creamy, that pale creaminess. This is the stage you want. That creaminess. And what we're doing, guys, we're making our custard. So I'm going to turn the stove on. And I want to get a simmer around the edges. So once that comes to a simmer around the edges, I'm going to show you what a simmer is. So you'll know we don't want it boiling because we don't want to cook our milk. We want it just to simmer around the edges. Because what we're going to do, we're going to be tempering these eggs, right? We're going to be tempering. Tempering means, you know, you're slowly cooking them. And then I'll show you guys what we're going to do next. I'll bring you back in once I get that simmer around the edges. Okay, can you see the bubbles? You see the bubbles in here? That's what that simmering is. So I'm going to turn this off and give it one good whisk. Now, very important step right here. Very important step. Let me get my board back. Don't be afraid of it. You do as I do, you won't mess up. Don't be afraid of this step. Some people, they're afraid of this. You add your milk mixture to your egg mixture and you continuously whisk. You whisk. It's all about whisking. That way your eggs don't curdle. You whisk it in. You don't pour all of your milk in at one time. Because what you're doing, you're tempering. It's not hard to make ice cream. And you can add, this is vanilla. I'll do an upload on how I make other flavors. If you would like to see me make other flavors, just put it in the comment section, and I make all kind of flavors: butter pecan, lemon peach, mint chocolate chip, you name it. But any ice cream, you have to start off with a basic custard, and you go from there. Now they love. That palette is not like Mother's. Caitlin likes the Dulce Tres Leche. She likes that. The caramel and the vanilla. And my husband only eats the vanilla. Oh, they like the limoncello. The limoncello, they really like that too. And I'm going to keep the camera on as I do this because this is a very important step. And you have to keep whisking. You cannot stop whisking and just I gotta go. I gotta do this. Because when you do that, you're gonna mess up your custard. And you'll see what I'm talking about when in a minute. That's why I use a ladle, whatever you want to call it. Scooper. Okay, I just pour that little bit left. That's a leftover. I can put this over here for a little housekeeping. Now I'm going to show you why I have been whisked, why you whisk with the way you do when you did making ice cream. I need to get another bowl. The purpose of the mist strainer is that I have to pour this in here to catch any curdle particles. And you see, do you see any particles? No. My custard has been whisked together perfectly. There are no curdles in here, as you can see. No curdles. So this is what you want. That's why you have to whisk, and do not add your milk mixture all at one time. You need to whisk, pour, whisk, add, whisk, add, whisk, add. This is what you're going to get. So the next step is that this has to be in the refrigerator 24 hours because the curd has to thicken and settle. So I will show you how to do that now. You take some plastic wrap. Very important step also. You have to take plastic wrap. And you have to take the plastic wrap and you have to make sure that you can lay it on top, mesh it down on top of the custard. And the purpose of this, because you don't want a crunchy film on top of your custard. So you have to put that film down, that plastic wrap down on top of your custard, because you do not want that film, that crunchy film that will form in your ice cream. And when you do this, when you lift that plastic, it's going to pull whatever milky film or whatever that has settle, because it will settle a film. That this plastic wrap will take that film off of there. And this goes into the fridge for 24 hours. So I'm going to put this in the fridge, and this will stay for 24 hours. Lucky, lucky, lucky for you all, I did one last night. So this is the one I did yesterday. So it's ready to go. See, it pulled off any icky. And you see it's thick like it's pudding. It's basically vanilla pudding, basically, consistency. And so I'm going to get my ice cream bucket out and I'll be right back. See, my bowl is ice is frozen solid. You don't hear no swishy swishy. No swishy swishy. I'm going to put my paddle down. I'm going to pour. And this is the top that will go on top of here. So I am going to pour my pudding in. Well, my custard, I'm sorry. You know what? Custard is pudding, shoot, to be honest. Get all that goodness out of here. All of that goodness. Get it on in there. Going to put the top on. Turn it on. And let it rip. Oh, I need to plug it up. That would help, wouldn't it? Okay, yep, that would help turn it on, wouldn't it? Okay, it's gonna churn, and I'll be right back, and I'll show you guys what's going on in between of it finishing up, okay? Let me share something with you guys. Is that you know, when I was little, my grandmother would and my granddad, when they made the ice cream, they had the kind with the ice, salt, and you would churn. You would turn the handle. I'd be so excited. I was like, oh, Daddy, Will, let me turn. I'd be so excited about turning. Well, when my son was little, my grandmother gave that to me, and I thought that he would really enjoy turning it. Honey, please. He wasn't excited about turning. Matter of fact, he didn't even want to turn. He just wanted the product. He didn't care anything about turning. And you see how it's thickening up. So I had to go buy an electric one, but that you use the ice salt and the ice. So then when they came out with these, you know, me and my appliances, I had to have it. So as you can see how it's churning now, it's turning into that good thickness of ice cream, starting to thicken up with the ice cream. And so I serve it up individually in these ice cream cups, so they can just grab them, okay? So I guess I just thought I would share that memory with you guys. Okay, we are ready to turn this baby off. And see what we have. Now, this is at the consistency. Oh, look at that. That looks so good. Of soft serve. And if you have kiddos, you can give them an ice cream cone. And you can put this in a piping bag or a Ziploc bag and cut a hole on the bottom and swirl it around in a little sugar cone or, you know, cake cone or whatever for the kiddos. You know, to make it interesting for them. And then throw some sprinkles on top of it. I know a lot about kiddos. I was very in tune with my children when they were coming up. I did a lot of little stuff with my children. Okay, I'm gonna put this down over here. Oh Lord, I'm making a mess. Well, that's why you got soap and water. But I'm gonna get. I'm telling y'all, I love this new stove, but it's hell. Oops, sorry about that. Sorry about my French, Italian, whatever language you want to call it. It's a beast. So I'm gonna put this in my little individual ice cream cups. Yeah, this is what I use to put it in. I spoon it up into these. Tap, 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 tap. I don't fill it all the way to the rim, because Caitlin may put caramel and whipped cream on hers. She loves caramel. Tap, 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 tap. I'm telling you, you can order these cups, you know. I order them. Tap, 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 tap. Yeah, when you serve it up in individual little cups, it's so much better. But if you don't have an individual cup, you can put it in a bowl. You can put it in a bowl. And as you see, as this was closer to the wall of the container, it's more firmer. Then I need another cup. Oh, that's all I have is 5. All I brought in was 5. Looked like 5 was gonna make it. Now you can put this in the freezer. If you got a really good freezer that's like gets super duper cold, you know, that's good. You can put it in there for about an hour. And it'd be really, really, really super firm. Now, if just like any other ice cream that you buy at the store, you know, it's gonna be that sometimes you have to let your ice cream sit out a little bit to scoop. So if you put this in a bowl, it's just like any other ice cream. You got to let it sit out so you can scoop, or you use the hot water technique. Run your scooper under some hot water. I ain't trying to leave nothing in here. I'm sure not. No, I am not. No, I am not. Get the little spatula here. You see, I have the one that I just made. That's going to stay in there for 48 hours because I'm going to refreeze my bucket. So they're lucky today. And I'm not adding. I put vanilla extract in it. Should have did peach. Because then I could have diced up some peaches and put in it. I still may do that. Because the thing about vanilla extract, it blends in with everything. I still may do that. All right, that's all going in here, this baby. And so I'm going to clean up my cups. Gonna clean them up. Sorry guys, that's my, it's that, I gotta clean that up because I would stare at it. Okay, got my cups all nice and tidy. And now I'm gonna just add these tops, and I don't like the tops with a hole unless it's going on my frappe cups. And that is it. I'm gonna pop these in the freezer so they can get them whenever they feel like eating them. If I can get this one on. Now, let's see. I would eat that one over there, but I have a doctor's appointment and I don't need my thing going off, giving me bad readings, showing that I've been bad right before. Cause see, they downloaded. She downloads my stuff and give me that look. Then we have to have a little private talk. And I don't want to talk today. Oh, I changed bags because got some ice cream on there. This thing about these doggone tops. All right. Okay, so I ended up getting, these are 9-ounce cups. Okay, that'll give you an idea of what I was working with. These are 9-ounce cups, family. So this one didn't get all the way full, but it's full enough. See, it stopped right there. So that's it. This is the vanilla ice cream. And like I said, you could drizzle caramel, put some strawberries on top of it. Okay, that dent was getting on my nerve. There's none. I made it bigger. Okay. All right, that's better. Okay, that's it. My nieces and nephews, it's the vanilla ice cream, homemade vanilla ice cream. See how that is quick. The whole process took 27 minutes. But look at the outcome. Homemade ice cream, like I said, you want to serve it up to the kiddies in ice cream cones, and you want to serve it at that soft serve. I suggest you, before you pipe it in a bag, I suggest you let it sit in the freezer for at least an hour so it'll be more firmer to give it that cute swirly thing that the kiddos like. So, whoa, hold on, family. All right, thank you guys for watching my video. I really appreciate it. If you would mind hitting that like button for me, I really appreciate that as well. And thank you guys so much for your thank you guys so thank you guys so much for your love and support of my channel. Until the next time, hugs and kisses to each of you. Did I have some in my room? Okay. Hugs and kisses to each of you, and go be you. But one thing about being you, be great at being you, okay? You have a wonderful day or night, wherever you are in this world watching my video. All right, guys. Talk to you later. Love you. Bye.